Sorry, I'm just setting up here so that we can get into conversation, you and me. Move some stuff around here for you. I can't do it. No matter how I try, just can't do it. Yeah, it's the same to me. Even though you're not around, it's the same to me. I keep wishing you were making your way to me. To wake me up and tell me it's all a dream. I can't believe it took you away from me. Wake me up and tell me it's all a dream. You know, son, bugging. No, I don't love it, even though I'm hurting. Over it. We were supposed to one another. From love, even met my father. That you that much, you listen to my brother. I know to be just another. I know it's a lie, and I think about it. When I loved you, I wasn't gonna stand the song. When I sit down and I think about it, the way I loved you, I wasn't gonna stand the song. Yeah. Under Your Spell by me, FALU EKANDJI. Yo, if you haven't listened to that song yet, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Go ahead and listen to Under Your Spell. Add it to your playlist if you have to, all that. It's a good vibe. At least I think it's a good vibe because I made it. I'm supposed to. But yo, today I wanted to go through this idea of like relationship, love, respect, all of that kind of stuff. So what I'm trying to do just now is I want to keep an eye on the comment section just in case you're here with me and you want to have a conversation. Just send in your question, whatever question you have in mind or anything like that. Send it in. And I will be sure to answer it as best as my experience allows me. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Still kind of shocked because I am an asshole, but there it is. I was, walking back home from training yesterday, and I realized something. Realized something very, very pivotal to me. I was under the impression that people had to like me. Maybe that's where I've been getting it wrong. I don't care if you don't like me anymore, but I care that you respect me. So I'm going to do what I do and do it super well, right? So that if you're disliking me, it has nothing to do with me. That's how I imagine I should live my life now. But anyway, on to relationships and heartbreak. Yo, in my group of friends, I'm known as the heartbreak kid. Not because I break other people's hearts, but because I keep writing these heartbreak songs and everyone is under the impression that I'm hurt and depressed and all that kind of stuff. But no, y'all. I just love writing songs that reflect the time that I was in. Not a time that I am in, but a time that I was in. Because that's the past now. It is just only but the past. But I've healed. I'm better now. Know what I mean? I'm better now. I want to digress for a second and go into the Diddy issue. That thing is like, doesn't anyone know any details about what's going on there? Because I've kind of like been living under a rock with that. And then today I just see it that his house got raided. So who has the tea on that? Because I don't know a single thing about what's going on there. But anyway, who's waiting here? If you're here talking to me, have any questions, send them in. It is 4 o'clock, and I promised to be here, and I am here. So let's do that. I want to talk about my past relationships, but I'm kind of skeptical to go into them. What's the most scandalous relationship that I've ever been in? Okay, since we're here, I might as well do it. So there was a time where I really really liked this girl. I'm not gonna say her name because she's going to get a big head and all of that. But I liked her, and everybody knew it because I'd always say it, except for her. She didn't know it, and well, people at school didn't know it as well. But the people in my personal life, they knew I had a huge crush on this girl, and yeah, so I was telling one of the people in my personal life who I didn't know had any kind of like relationship with her. I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is amazing, this and that. I'm in love with her, all of that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. Not knowing that this person that I was talking to actually knew her personally. Oh, wow. And here I was pouring my heart out, saying all that I needed to say. But here's the twist. The twist is in the fact that this girl that I was talking to about the other girl that I had a crush in, I had a crush on, had a crush on me. Okay? So this is not a good combo at all. I'm talking to the person because I didn't know that she had a crush on me as well. Well, I kind of did know because I just thought she was joking. We would say such things jokingly, I guess. And I took it as a joke. It wasn't a joke. So yeah, she went ahead and oh yeah, I was still on the point where they knew each other from before, and the twist is in the fact that she actually had feelings for me while I had feelings for another person, and I was confessing my feelings for another person in front of her. And yeah, so she went on and had the conversation with this person that I had a crush on deeply. And yeah, in my mind, I had no idea what was going to happen on the day that she confronted me. This is the person I had a crush on. No idea. And came into class, all of that. And we sitting there because we sat together, me and this person, and a bunch of other friends. And yeah, what ended up happening is she confronted me and was like, you are going around telling people that you have feelings for me and this and that, and you want to be with me. What's up with that? Oh my God. Now that I'm grown and I think about that situation, now that I'm grown, I'm like, how could I have been so stupid? How could I have been so dumb? How could I not have seen the damn signs? You know, now that I am older and a little bit more experienced, oh my God, it is embarrassing. She came to me, she was confronting me, like, what is this you're saying? How come you never say it to me? And I'm like panicking, like I'm done, like scared out of my boots. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me, is what I'm thinking. And it's gonna be embarrassment all over again because okay, now this is linking me to another story that I should probably tell, but I'm gonna tell it tomorrow because hey, one story at a time. Yeah. So here we are. I'm like, yeah, so you know, she's like, what's up with this? Why you didn't tell me this? Why are you going around telling this to other people and all of that kind of jazz? And I'm like, sorry, one second. And I'm like, I freeze because I'm scared. And past traumas are coming to my mind of this other event that happened in primary school. Right? I'm traumatized right now. I'm like, it's round two of this rubbish. I'm going through it again and I panic and go, me. I completely deny it. Me. I never said that. Who said I said that? Never, because I never told anyone at school. No one at school actually knew this fact. It was only like that other person who had a crush on me as well. And I'm like, never, not me, have a crush on you. I could never do that. Like it was some sort of cardinal sin or something, having a crush on this girl. And next thing you know, it's like, oh, this person and that person um, told me that you said such and such and such and such. And I'm like panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because the girl who had a crush on me had told me that, hey, are you sure that the person you're talking about isn't the person that I know? And I'm like, no, it couldn't be. She's not from your school. La di da di da, la di da. She's like, I'm pretty convinced it's the same person. It's definitely the same person. Next thing you know, she came after school and spoke to her and told her all the jazz and all of that. I'm like, whoa. Good thing she didn't actually really like add any kind of spice or try and mess up that whole thing. She was just trying to find out if it's the same person and just trying to like gauge how that person now felt about me so that she knows what to do about her thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's get back to the point. I'm panicking, denying everything. Never. It could have never been me. And then she mentions the person's name. And I freeze. I'm like, no way. No way these two people know each other. It turns out they did. They did know each other. And oh my God, I just froze. I froze. And she was like, and then now what? I just kept quiet the whole time. That's I think one of my biggest regrets from like my younger years, especially high school. Like she was literally telling. I wish I just understood that she was telling me, ask me out, you bozo. And as much of a bozo as I was, I didn't pick it up. I just kept quiet and we carried on just normal. And well, not normal, because for like a couple of weeks, maybe even months, we didn't talk anymore. We didn't even sit in the same space anymore. Well, kind of like she was a bit further, but just close. And I just can't believe that I passed that opportunity on. Because now that I think of it, like even because I can remember facial expressions, I can remember that it was a sunny day. I can remember that it was probably like the period right after, and I remember the class event. It was EMS. No, it wasn't. We didn't call it EMS then, but I knew it was like pre-accounting. I think it was EMS, that pre-accounting, whatever it was. So yeah, there I am now panicking and all of that kind of stuff. And I said no to her to her face, and we just walked out of the class. And we were still talking to each other when we walked out of the class, and it was still cool. And it was like, wow, it's crazy how we know the same person and all of that kind of stuff. And there I was. I went on um, for the rest of my high school years, for the rest of my uh, yeah, for the rest of my high school years with a crush that was killing me, that was crushing me in essence. But yeah, the fun thing about that also is like 2 years later, this was grade 8, so I was properly dumb. I was just out of primary school, wet behind the ears. This is still term 1. I still have this adjusting to high school mindset. So yeah, that was quite something to go through. Um, Never really spoke as much in Wasis because I guess at that point she was under the impression that I didn't like her like that, and I was under the impression that she was mad at me. Never communicated it. Bozo. We didn't speak much in grade 8. We would share classes and everything like that, but we didn't speak much. And yeah. Um, Yeah, grade 10, we kind of reconnected around like some of our. We both really enjoyed Madia's versus Madia's those Madia shows. And I was the plug. I was her plug actually. So I had all the alleged discs, piracy discs, allegedly. That is. So yeah. And yeah, we allegedly shed on that, and had a great time just talking about Medea and all of the other shows that we enjoyed together. And she asked me for earrings once. Like, bozo, like, how dumb do I have to be not to see the signs, bro? Like, at what? She asked me for earrings, and I was like, yeah, for sure, I can get you those. I can definitely get you those. I got her the earrings too. This wasn't even on Valentine's Day or anything like that. I got her the damn earrings. And yeah, never. Oh my god, this is embarrassing, bro. Like, damn, how down was I? And yeah, that was that. Never spoke. Grade 10, we kind of started to hit it off again because of that reconnecting of the movies and all of that. And like, maths is so difficult and all of that. And at this point, I'm a little bit more in like a relationship type mindset, but I'm still not dating no one because got my heart broken. I was getting my heart broken early, but anyway, yeah, skipped over into like grade 11. We really started to reconnect and stuff like that. We were going to classes together, going like she would have her hand in my arm and we would walk together and all of that kind of stuff. And it's like, oh my gosh, such a couple. But once I started to get a little bit more comfortable around like girls and all of that, not even on a relationship type stuff. Like I started to realize those are people who take dumps every now and then. So it wasn't as scary an experience to like connect with them and everything like that. So I just started to get a little bit of a confident and stuff like that. So there was another person, I almost name dropped her, who kind of liked me, not kind of, she explicitly liked me. And we started to do the same thing of like walking with her arm in my arm. And, you know, I saw us and yeah, she was mad. I never really understood why. It was like, oh my gosh, like we're not even dating, just cool and stuff like that. I still had a crush on her then. I don't know why I was acting all stupid like that. I guess I was starting to get used to like feminine energy around me and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, guess the thing that put the nail in the coffin, who's that? Oh my god, who's this mad person screaming like that? Anyway, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but someone is screaming outside the window as if something's happening to them. I'll go check right now. Uh, should I go check and then come back? No, I'll check after, and then I'll let you guys know tomorrow what happened. But anyway, yeah. So, uh, okay, it's kids. I think it's kids. Anyway, let's carry on with the story. So now I'm in a space where I'm around a lot more women, and we're just cool with women. So Inama sees me walking around with the other girl. She's mad. She doesn't want to. Oh my gosh, I name dropped her. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. On live. It's freaking on live if she ever sees this. Oh my god, damn it. Well, that person saw it, and yeah, the thing that nailed it, that put a nail in the coffin, was in the fact that I started seeing someone else in that time. Well, while we were still cool, I started seeing someone else. That someone else did interesting things to me, like friends involved, like texts of like come over type stuff. Oh my god, my history, bro. Like all of that, and I'm here convinced like that I'm into this person and all of that, getting her Valentine's Day gifts and all of that. Nope. So now the girl that I ended up dating after that was adamant, like, yo, you don't want to be with this person because such and such and such and such, and they'll do such and such, and if you check the lyric there, should have listened to my brother. Yeah, all of that. It wasn't only my brother who was trying to tell me. Like my brother was the guy, the friend who was like, "Yo, this isn't the best person for you to be with." Should have listened to him. Should have listened to her as well. Anyway, I ended up dating her, and it didn't go so good. She was dating other people. She was also busy with other people, and What else? No, apart from that, like it just never worked out. So I asked her, "What's up? What is it?" And all of that, and broke up with her. And yeah, she's now late. So that's sad, kind of. Well, not kind of. It's sad. Um, and then I ended up dating the person who was saying no, you shouldn't be with this person, da di da di da. And that was a very out there. But yeah, next thing I'ma finds out, and that's the nail in the coffin. We're never getting together, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's the story. That's the story of. Did I just name? Oh my god! I just name dropped her again. Yeah. If you ever see this person who his name can never be mentioned, yeah, I did not like you. I really did actually. But that was then. Yeah. So yeah, you were cool. Is what I'm trying to say. You were super cool and super pretty. So yeah, yeah. Okay, that's that. Thank you very much for listening to my story today and me sharing about that. So that's part of what the this last piece that I shared was a part of the Under Your Spell song. Let me play a little bit of Under Your Spell so that you guys can be like, yay. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Some bugging. I don't want to love him, even though I'm hurting. I get over it. And I did. Supposed to one another. Found love. Even met my mother. That you then my. I hope I don't get flagged for my own song, bro. But anyway, that's that. That's that. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's the story of me and this person that I really had a crush on that I wasted. Trust me, there's so many stories like this. But for today, this is the one that I chose to share. Um, come around tomorrow. Come around tomorrow if you want to hear about the story that was attached about the other person who did me dirty. No, no, no. This person that I'm talking about didn't actually do me dirty. Tomorrow's story is going to be about like first ever relationship, kind of first step. Okay, that relationship that traumatized me first. The first traumatic relationship that I had. That's what tomorrow is going to be. That's what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. That's what I'm going to share about. Like if you're brave enough to come on here and tell us about that relationship that messed you up, you don't have to name drop like me, stupid me, or anything like that. But come on, come on tomorrow. Come on and come into the comment sections. Ask me questions, even about the story that I just told today. Like just put the questions in the comment section, and I'll respond to it tomorrow. But yeah, on a closing note, back to where I started. I'm not gonna say it like that. I'm trying my best not to come across as like exactly that, like a prick. But I'm not. I really am not. But if you want to see me that way, you can. But I would prefer that people respected me. And this is a new thing for me because I've always tried to be like as pleasant as I possibly can with everyone. But I would prefer that people respect me now than that they like me. That's a that's a coming to that I'm enjoying coming to. Thanks for joining. One person who joined, which I think I know exactly who it is. Thank you for joining, and let's catch up in tomorrow's conversation. For today, this is it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You go ahead and have a great day. Let's come back tomorrow to hear about like that story that was the first trauma for me. But yeah, Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Good. Greetings.